What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. If you guys did not already see the video where I tried to explain which contest of mayor's assignments you guys should be picking or canceling, then this is the video that you're going to want to watch. A lot of you are still confused as to when it's appropriate to cancel and when it's not, and what assignments you should be choosing. So I've written up this test, and I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to answer it with you guys. Okay, so if you want to hit the Mega League, and you are at any level, okay, so basically when the higher the level that you are, the higher the competition, harder the competition becomes later on. You high-level people are going to have a hell of a time trying to win the contest of mayors, especially in the Mega League, versus somebody who's a level 18. Now, a level 18 person, because so many high-level people have been restarting their cities and making feeder cities, they're finding that the lower-level people are dealing with some pretty decent competition as well. So, that being said, it's not as strict. These rules are not as strict for you low-level people, but they are definitely something that you're going to have to do later, and you don't want to acquire bad habits by kind of half-assing it when you're a level 18. For example, when you do the contest of mayors, the rule of thumb is you want to have a 2K average, okay? 2K average, and that's a minimum. Now, you can't possibly have a 3K average, but you want to be somewhere, the minimum you want is a 2K. You want to be somewhere 2.2 to a 2.5. Okay, that's on the higher end of things. All right, so I'm going to go through these questions with you guys, and I want you guys to try to answer them the best that you can before I give you the answer. All right, so I made up a list of assignments. Now, this is your assignments list. This is your pretend assignments list, okay? This is your top 3 assignments. You have Silver War Chest for 3,000 points. Now, keep in mind, I put a note in on the right-hand side. It says war has just started. So you have about a 2-day wait on this silver chest assignment here. Then you have a launch VU 2 times for 2,000 points, and a repair 5 VU disasters for 2,600 points. Okay, option 1. Do you cancel the silver chest? Option 2. Do you let it sit, let the silver chest sit for 2 days and do no task? Option 3. Do you do the repair task for 2,600? Okay, I'm going to give you guys just a second to think about that. All right. So the correct answer is option 1. You're going to cancel the silver chest. All right. Now, normally, you would try as hard as possible to not cancel an assignment. In this case, what's going to happen is, if you wait 2 days, you're 2 days behind on mayors. You don't have 2 days to wait, okay? If you choose to let it sit there for 2 days and do nothing, again, you have no time for that, okay? You have shit to do, all right? So if you went to option 3, and you chose to do your next highest task, which would be your repair 5, then what do you do? Do you just continue doing your second highest task and allow this 3K to sit there for 2 days? Because that's going to make you lose out on more points than if you would have just canceled the 3K assignment to begin with. You can only have so many 3K assignments available at one time. So if you allow this to sit there for 2 days and take up a 3K spot, you're going to hurt yourself. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. All right, next question. Again, these are your top 3 assignments that we've written up. All right, you have a launch 2 for 2K, a repair 5 for 2,400, and a earn 5 keys for 2,300. Option 1, do you do the launch 2 first and then do the repair 5? Option 2, do you do the repair 5 first? I don't think I put in option 3. Yeah. Okay, so you got 2 options. Now, a lot of you, especially if you've taken tips from other YouTubers, you guys were told by other YouTubers to try to pair these together, right? So if you have a launch 2 and a repair 5, that you would do the launch 2 first, right? And then do your repair 5. Makes sense. That's wrong. That's not what you want to do. And I'm going to show you why that's not what you want to do. Okay? So, I'm going to assume that, and now you're probably just like, oh, all right, this bitch just lost me. Okay, 2,400 points for repair, right? So, 2,400. Let's say, all right, this is your launch 2. This is your repair 5. All right. You did let's say you did the repair 5 first, like I suggest. So this is the points that you have. This is what you've earned. Okay. Now, you get a new assignment in its place. And it pops up an assignment to, let's say, earn 18,000 simoleons for 2,600. Let's just say that. Okay. So now you do this assignment because it's your highest one. And this puts you at a total of 5,000 points. Okay. So that's what you have total if you choose to go the way I tell you to do it. Now let's say you follow someone else's advice and you do the launch 2 first. So now you've collected 2K. And then you do the repair 5 for 2,400. You have a total of 4,400 points doing it their way per 2 assignments. So this is times 2 assignments and this is times 2 assignments, right? If you did it my way, you got 600 more points for those 2 assignments. Right? So the correct answer then would be option 2. Always do your highest assignment that's available to you, especially if it's possible to do your highest assignment. Now, in this case, again, let's say that you got an assignment that was for lower. Like, let's say you did your repair 5 and you got an 1,800 point assignment in its place. You would then do your next highest assignment, which would become the earn 5 keys for 2,300, right? So again, not doing the launch 2. Okay, next question. Now this one seems to confuse the shit out of people, so pay attention. All right. Try to hold this camera straight here. Okay. Your top 3 assignments that I've chosen. Produce flour for 2,800. Now your flour is done. You've completed your flour. It's done. It's ready for pickup. All you have to do is start the assignment and collect. You have a make paint assignment for 2,000 points. Again, you have prepped. Your paint is done. And all you're doing is waiting to start the assignment and collect. And then you have an earn coin for 1,800. Now, we all know that you're not going to pick the earn coins because that's 1,800. So, you have a choice to do the flour or the paint. Both are done and ready. So, which one do you do? You do the flour. That's obvious. It's worth 2,800 points. Okay? So, You have completed your flower task and collected the 2,800 points. All right? Now, in its place, in the place of the flower assignment, you have now received a produce glue assignment for 2,600. So now you're faced with a dilemma, okay, where you can, option 1, ignore the paint task and collect the paint. Okay, so you're not going to do the paint task. You're going to collect the paint without doing the paint task and place down the glue. Or option 2, you start the paint task since it's already done, right? And you collect your points for doing your paint task, and then you start the glue. Now, most of you, going by your general logic, would have chosen option 2, right? To start the paint task since it's already done, collect the 2,000 points, and then start your glue. That is wrong, okay? You're going to do option number 1. You're going to ignore the paint for 2,000 points. And you're going to take a loss and say, all right, I'm shit out of luck, okay? And you're going to collect all that paint that you just made without starting the paint task, and you're going to do the glue task that popped up for 2,600, all right? Why are you doing it that way? Because you're going to gain an extra 600 points, and you may not ever have to do that 2K paint assignment. You may just continue to get above 2K assignments. Now, next question. You have a Tokyo shipment. So you have a 3 times Tokyo shipment for 3K. You have earn 18,000 simoleons for 2,600. You have earn 60 epic points for 2,100. All right. Note, you only have 24 hours left in the contest of mares, and you have several tasks left. Which do you choose? Option 1, cancel your Tokyo task. Option 2, start the Tokyo and pay 20 cash for the flight to return. Option 3, leave the task alone and start your next highest task. Okay, now this has 2 answers. This depends on how many assignments you have left. Now, let's say you have like 40 assignments left in a 24-hour period. Okay, then you would just cancel the Tokyo task because you're not going to get all 40 of those assignments done. Now, let's say that you have like totally doable amount of tasks. Let's say you have like 10 to 15, right? And you definitely can get those 10 to 15 done. Then you would do start Tokyo and pay for the flights to come back. So you're going to pay $20 for the first one and $20 for the second one. That's assuming that you have one already there and ready to go. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay another $20. All right. So that's what the guy ahead of you is going to do. So this one has 2 answers depending on how many you have left. All right. Next question. You got a late start in the contest of mares. There's no way for you to finish all of your tasks. You have 50 tasks and 10 hours left. All right? Option 1. Do as many easy tasks as possible regardless of points. Option 2. Work on your top assignment tasks only. Option 3. Leave the high point tasks alone and do only the easy ones. Option 4, do as many high point tasks as possible. Cancel any high tasks that you cannot do. Okay. So, again, kind of a trick question here. Option 1 says do as many easy tasks as possible regardless of points. Now, yeah, that's pretty general. Okay. Option 4, do as many high point tasks as possible, so you're, relatively decent, and then cancel any high tasks that you can't do. This is the correct answer. Number 4. So you got 50. You have 50 tasks, 10 hours. You got a list of assignments. Let's say you have to earn 18,000 simoleons for like 1,400. Get it done. Okay, you got a Tokyo ×3 shipment. Cancel it. You got another gold chest for 3K. Cancel it. Okay, now you get a repair 5 for 2,400. Do your repair 5. Okay, now after the repair 5, you get a launch 3 for 3K. Do it. Then you get a upgrade 3 Omega, and if you're not caring about leveling up, do that one. Okay, so just do as many high point ones as you can. Any high point ones you can't do immediately, cancel them out in that situation. All right. Next question. Contest of Mayors has just started. Okay? Your club just started war. And these are your top 3 assignments. Collect gold chest for 3K. Earn coins for 1,500. Produce 50 glass for 2,600. Option 1. Start making the glass, then cancel the 3K task. Option 2. Cancel the 3K task. Wait to see what tasks you get before starting the glass. Option 3. Leave the 3K task sit until the end of war and don't do any task. Or leave the 3K task sit and work on your second top assignment. So I'm going to give you guys a second to think about that one. Okay? Okay, so the correct answer is option 2. So start making the glass, then cancel 3K task. What's going to happen if you do this? Let's say that you get a make metal for higher than the glass. Or you get a make feed for 3,000, right? And you already started the glass prematurely to the canceling of the 3K gold chest. That's why you would cancel the chest first, see what pops up, and then if nothing pops up that's higher than the gold task or the glass task that is going to require your factories, then you would be able to start the glass. So let's say that you canceled this gold chest and you got a launch 3 for 3K. You would start the glass and then you would work on your launch 3. Okay? Now, as the glass is producing, if you get a task for lower than the glass, then you're stuck waiting for several hours for that glass assignment. If you get one that's higher than the glass, then you're able to complete that. All right. Now we're done with the Contest of Mayors questions. So, this is just a quick quiz. How many 3-pointers should you have before you start an epic challenge and go for the gold? Option 1, any combination of epic pointers, any 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Option 2, put 1s and 2s in storage and have a minimum of 10 3-pointers. Or option 3, 3 to 10 3-pointers. Option 2 is the correct answer. Okay? You're going to put any 1s and 2s you have in storage, and you're going to have a minimum of 10 buildings worth 3 points each. I talk about this a lot in my videos, and I have a number of reasons why, but we're about to run out of storage space on my phone here, so I'm going to try to get through this shit. All right. What is the minimum amount of coins that you should have before you go for a gold epic? And this is for any level, any storage amount, any tier, anything. Okay, this is just rule of thumb. What should you have as far as coins? Option 1, 1 million. Option 2, 150,000. Option 3, 200,000. Option 4, 500,000. Correct answer is option 3. 200K is a minimum amount that you guys should always have in your bank before you start an epic project. Now, you may not need to use all 200K, but I've never had an epic. Okay, that's a lie. I have had an epic cost more than 200K, but unless you have a substantial amount of regionals unlocked and you didn't prep well, then it's highly unlikely that it's going to cost more than 200K with the full storage. This is saying that you've prepped properly. All right. Next question. Before starting an epic, how many of each rare regular items? So by rare regular items, what I mean is for every level that you are, when you do an epic project, there are certain items that are more difficult to find on the global market. So like cupboards, microwaves, melons, paint, corn, things that don't turn a high profit, those types of items. So based off of your level, how many of the rare regular items should you have before you start your epic? What is the proper epic prep? Option 1, 5 each. Option 2, 10 each. Option 3, 15 to 20 each. The correct answer is option 3. Now, I'm running out of storage space on my phone, so I'm going to upload this video, and then we're going to do part 2 because we're almost done with this